welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my THOSE eyeshadows update. I'm very excited. I have 3 pans to share with you. I didn't think that we would get here, but we have hit another pan today, and actually I've hit multiple pans today, but they're not all part of my THOSE eyeshadows. So it has been a very good day, all in this one makeup look. But yes, I have hit 3 pans in my THOSE eyeshadows. I can't remember the last time I had a month like this where I could come and tell you that, because I usually hit 1 pan and that's it, and it probably takes me 3-4 months to do so. So this has been very good, very successful, and not even with me trying too hard. So I think I just got lucky with the formulas that were picked, or that I chose, obviously. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. I've already been spoiling this first one. This one is called Getaway. It's from the Flutterby palette from Colourpop, and I've already shown this, so I'm just going to show it again here. This one I used 2 more times and then I hit pan, and in this project pan I want to always have one of my Colourpop singles rolled in. So last month I rolled in another Colourpop single because I knew I was going to hit pan in this very soon, and I did. I used it twice and then I hit pan. So I actually didn't hit pan that long ago because I forgot about it, but once I remembered to, I hit pan super fast. So anyway, yeah, it's taken me a really long time. I'll try to put up on the screen my total uses in this project to hit pan. I have a bit of a cold. I know I was sick last week and I've been sick again this week, so just bear with me. I'm going to try to do my best in this video. It's the first time I'm wearing makeup in like 4 days again, so yeah, it's a struggle here. I don't know what's going on, but it is a struggle. Anyway, this one is done and I'm very excited, but that's not the most exciting one, so we will have to just keep going. Okay, so this next one, I was really hoping to hit pan, and I've had it in for a good few many months now. It is from the Vintage Glam from GlossGods. I have not hit pan in this pan. I have not done it. It's called She's Timeless. It is this matte right here. I went into it again today. There is such a dip, and I can hit pan in the shimmers of GlossGods so easily, but this is just taking some time. It's the first time I've tried to hit pan when they're matte, so yeah, it's given me a little bit of a run for my money, and you know what, it's fine, it's fair enough. I only used it 3 times anyway this month, so it's not like I went into it like 10 more times. It's not a huge amount, but I just expected it to not take this long. So I hope that by next update I will have a pan in here. I can't imagine it's going to be any deeper than that, because I know that these pans aren't that deep because I have hit pan in the shimmers. That's why it's so surprising to me, but it is packed quite densely, and I also go in with a big fluffy brush. I don't go in with like a pointed pencil brush with it at all, because why would you with this shade? So, you know, it's just taking a little bit more time. But whatever, it is what it is. I have not hit pan in this one. It is staying in. Okay, the next one was a surprise to me. So I have 2 WhatsUp Beauty palettes in my THOSE eyeshadows, and they were rolled in, and I have not known how long or if it was possible to hit pan in WhatsUp Beauty formula. I did pick 2 of them are shimmers, you know, I didn't pick a matte at all. So the first one is in the Dragon's Eye palette, and the one that I rolled in is called Fly. This one I have only used 3 times this month. Last month I did use it 5 times, however, but that's as many times as I've used it in this project. And I don't know if you're gonna notice, but I do actually have a pan in here. I hit pan in this a couple weeks ago, so that is exciting. But yeah, a couple weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I can't recall. I don't really remember. I don't know where time is going. It's already, I mean, I want to say it's the middle of July, but I mean, it's close to the middle of July, right? I mean, how is this possible? Where is time going? Anyway, so this one is a beautiful shade. It's my favorite shade in the palette. I think it's stunning. And I did use it in my inner corner, so it was pretty easy to hit pan, to be fair, because I did use a brush. It wasn't a shade that I go in with my finger. I feel like with these, I have enjoyed going in with a brush for the inner corner. So yeah. That one I hit pan, so that's my second pan that I've hit this month, which is really exciting in this project at least. And It's a beautiful shade. Oh, I'm not swatching anything. I'm sorry, I'm not swatching anything. Okay, next up is Pride Lands. This is from my Essence palette, the Circle of Life palette. And yeah, the shade is called Pride Lands. It is just this brown matte shade right here. I think this is going to be a 20 use and done. So in this project, if I don't hit pan after 20 uses, I do roll again. So I just don't think I'm going to get a pan in this. It's just not moving. I've used it 4 more times this month. I used it twice only last month and twice the month before. But still, what is that? Math for me. That's 8 uses. It doesn't look like I've used it at all. So I have 12 more uses on it. Yeah. There's a little bit of disturbance, a little bit, but really just nothing, there's nothing. So yeah, this one I'm just gonna keep using. I have it on a little bit on today. It's just, it's a shade that is fine. It's a fine shade, but maybe I should have picked a different shade from that palette in hindsight. Okay, and then we have the other WhatsUp palette. I have the Geodes palette in this project, and I actually have this shade on today. It's called Citrine, and it is this yellow that you can see all around my inner corner and underneath. It's right there. It's a little bit more crumbly than the other WhatsUp Beauty shade Fly, but you can see I definitely have made a mark on it now. I have used it 5 times this month, and I just rolled it in last month. So yeah, so it's been the first month. I know this is like awfully reflective, but yeah, there's definitely a bit of disturbance, but again, I'm using a brush. I'm not using my finger, so I do think that it's probably gonna be the same thing as the Fly shade in the Dragon's Eye palette, where it's not going to take me too long, honestly, because I am being quite precise on where I put this shade. It's a pretty shade though. I feel like it's a really pretty yellow. I don't think it has any, it's not like a flippy shade at all, but it's still pretty, I think. Anyway, so yeah, that one, I really enjoyed it. Obviously staying in. So far, I have these 3 that are staying in. I have one more shade to talk about because I did, like I said, roll in a new ColourPop single last month, and lo and behold, I have already hit pan in it, so I need to roll in another ColourPop single this month. So this one was from the Wild Child palette. I don't recall what the name was. I think I had it in, I edited it in my last video, but I couldn't tell you what it is. So I'm just going to pop it out. And this is the second shade from the Wild Child palette from ColourPop that has been, in terms of a brown matte, has been a really easy shade for me to hit pan on. I did use it 7 times this month, but you can see it's clear as day. Look at that cheeky, lovely little pan, and I do have it on today. So I did hit pan in this today. Now, this is very crumbly. There's so much kick up. You go into it a tiny bit, and it's like, so, having said that, I feel like anyone can hit pan in this with the way that the formula is. It's not your typical ColourPop matte, because those are typically so hard to hit pan on. It takes like 30+ uses to hit pan on them. This one didn't take me 30+ uses. It took me like 7 uses. So I don't know what happened to me. I didn't even use like I used this brush, so like a smallish brush, but not a, I mean, it's this whole fluffy brush, whatever. That's basically what I used, and this is what's happened to it. So I'm very excited because I know that that is not typical for ColourPop, and some other ones I know from the palette, for instance, took me forever to hit pan on. So I will take these when they come, when they're nice and easy like this, because if you are a project panner and you like to hit pan an eyeshadow, they are probably the best ones to come by. You know, it's just what it is. Okay, so those are 3 new pans that I have hit, which is super exciting. So I'm going to be rolling in 3 new shades. So 2 of those shades are going to be from randomized palettes, and then 1 from this ColourPop singles palette. So let's start maybe with this one. Okay, so my thinking is, I had the Flutterby, which was right here, this shade Getaway already. And then I pulled a shade from this row. So I think it's only fair that I pull a shade from this row. I'm just gonna do it. It's my game. I'm gonna do it. So obviously I can go yellow. I can go, I mean, I guess neutral. I could go green or blue. You know, this color is really speaking to me, this like bright green over here. I am doing a Pan That palette in order on my Beauty Bay palette, the Earthly, which is like all greens. So it would be very stupid of me to pull a green out. But gosh, could I really hit pan in a blue? I don't know if I could. You know what I could try? I could pull this one, the Billie Jean from the Blue Moon. Maybe we could pull this one. It's a very pretty shade. I'm gonna start swatching now. So we will, let's create our new color story. So that is really pretty. I think I'm gonna pull this one because it's different. And I wouldn't mind rocking some icy blue for the summer. I wouldn't mind it. I think it would be very pretty. Maybe even like some yellow. I think that would be really pretty. So let's just do that because I think the greens, I'm gonna just clash and probably neglect it. But yeah, let's pull the Billie Jean. I don't really hit pan in blues all that often anyway, so let's give myself a go. Let's give myself some color as well because I know I've had a lot of neutral shades in my Pan Those eyeshadows recently. And yeah, let's just mix it up a little bit. There, I've just swatched Citrine right next to it, which is the yellow that I have on. So pretty. I think I'm gonna rock these two together for sure. And maybe I will, yeah, maybe I'll do some really pretty looks with that. So those, yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. Okay, so hold on. Let me just put on the rest of what I have just before we randomize two palettes, because I want to see what I have to work with. All right, so normally I only have 5. Why do I have so many? Oh, because I thought the dragon's eye would be rolled out. I guess let's stick with 6 because why not? I want to replace what I'm using. Okay, so we have this one, which is, I'm gonna put my pen away. This one, which is from the Vintage Glam from GlossGods. Then we have the other one from the Essence. I can't remember, Pride Lands or something. Citrine, and then Billie Jean. So we need 2 more over here. I really like this color story. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go. All right, so we're just going to do this. We're gonna do 2. If it's typically already in a project, I will re-roll. So this is the Glam Shop Muesli Noah. Okay, and then the next one we will do is Beauty Bay Earthly. I will roll again just simply because I already have it in my Pan That palette in order. It would just be double dipping. We don't need to do that. Ooh, Mercury retrograde. I already have it in the project. Sorry. I should just remove them. I should remove them. Sample Beauty, no, it's my project level up. Oh, yay. Come on, pick another palette. I have all these palettes in here. Oh, Odin's Eye Alva. I'm gonna skip. Sorry. I've used that palette so many times. I do not want to keep putting effort into a palette that I'm gonna get rid of basically. Revolution Dangerous in Love. Okay, finally we got there. I'm sorry about that, but we're here now. All right, so I don't randomize the final shade. I just go into the palette and I decide what I want to pick. So this is the Glam Shop Muesli Noah. It's not been too long since I've used this palette, to be fair. I do try to pull a lot of my palettes for my Shop My Stash and everything, and this one was definitely recently used. I'm wondering, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? It's very pretty. I'm really looking at this one because it has such a gorgeous duochrome. It's like purple, and then it has green, but I don't know if you can see the green. You can see the green over here. I don't know if that's gonna translate. You know what, it would go with this very pale color from the Vintage Glam. I don't think I want to roll in another matte, to be fair. I've just had another, just had a matte, And I have these two mattes I still need to like put some effort in. This is very pretty, this shade though. This is a really pretty shade. This one was this pink right here. I couldn't even tell you the name. It's a very pretty shade though. Maybe I'll go with the pink because it has a little bit of a peachiness to it, and I'm not sure I want the purple with the green flip. Let's go with this shade. I think it's really pretty. It's like an icy pink. Yeah, I think I'm just building my own little color story here. I'm not really sure what this is. It's like neutral with a twist. Neutral with a pop of blue. That's what I'm building right here. But yeah, it's pretty. Okay, so we'll do one more, obviously, because I rolled in the Dangerous in Love from Makeup Revolution, which is this palette right here. So it's actually on my chopping block, but I feel like I will keep it, so I'm okay with it. The Alva from Odin's Eye is on my chopping block, and I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. That's why I didn't want to roll it in. So if you're wondering like why I skipped, I just don't want to give more time to a palette that I don't like. So anyway, this one is okay. It's decent. To be fair, I did do a pretty look with it. I'm wondering, what do I want to hit pan on though? Do you think the matte, I wonder if the mattes would be easy. No, but the Essence one is taking forever, and I think these would be the same. I think maybe I'm going to go with another shimmer. And I think this one is gold. I'm going to go with this gold, which is kind of fun for summer, which is this one right here. I didn't keep the little sleeve that this comes with, which has all the names. So I couldn't tell you what that is, but it's this one, the gold, and it's one of their shimmers that's a little bit on the softer side than their typical shimmers. It's a little bit more of their like metallic, which sometimes they do fine, but most of the time, let's be real, it's not very good quality. But I think this one's actually really pretty, and I think this one would go really well with some of these shades. There it is right there. Very pretty. Yeah, very pretty shade. Oh my gosh, what is Makeup Revolution doing? That is a pretty shade. Okay, so this is my color story. So it's a mix of cool tone and warm tone, but I still think it's very summery, and I do kind of like the pop of yellow and blue. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's a lot of fun, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun putting some looks together with this. And I think it's just so exciting that I've had 3 pans and now I can just roll in 3 different things. And I feel like these two are gonna go really well together, these are gonna go really well together, these are gonna go really well together, you know. And yeah, I'm hoping maybe this one will be out, which is the GlossGods, and then I can roll something interesting next time. That would be fun. That would be good. Okay, I'm super excited to start working on my new color story, and thank you so much for sticking around and watching to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would really, really love if you subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you're enjoying the summer, whether you have the summer blues or not. Maybe summer is not your season. That's absolutely fine. We just got to stick through it. And yeah, thanks everyone. Take care. Bye.